a second to see if it's actually going to work or not. So if it does or it doesn't, then I'll try to restart it until it does. But if it doesn't, then I don't know. We did at least get one of the parts of the stream going. So here, let me think about this. So this is just kind of a chat on the general get to know us, and what we're going to talk about is just general like things pretty much, and how we are and what we're doing and why we're going towards the stream and things like that. So a lot of you may know um, Outlaw is he is trying to get his stream built up as well, and I am starting to try to build up my stream along with them. So it's just kind of like a journey for us right now. And I'm just kind of giving this internet a moment, or this stream a moment, to decide if it wants to really like stay streaming or not. So generally what we're gonna just discuss is, how is your Monday going so far? I know mine has been, it's been pretty okay. I can't complain. We've gotten a lot of like things accomplished this weekend, amongst other things. We are having a bit of another setback on the streaming though. So amongst discovery of, like, we were kind of going over some footage. Outlaw and I were kind of like looking at some of the footage that was captured on his stream, and it looked kind of like, it kind of looks like maybe the capture card is the issue on his end. On my end, why it just keeps starting and stopping, I don't know. I don't have an answer for that. So yeah, that's kind of it's just kind of interesting how like a capture card would be creating this much havoc, but I guess when you really kind of think about it, it does make sense. So essentially what we're going to talk about is just the everyday life, pretty much. So like, what did you guys do this weekend? Did you guys have any plans? Did you guys, I know some people like were talking about going camping this weekend, and I was like, am I missing a holiday or something? I don't know. That's just kind of what I was thinking initially. But I'm excited to go back to work, but I'm kind of at the same time like, I don't know why I don't dislike, work or anything like that, but I'm just kind of like not sure why I don't really want to go. It's, I think, probably more or less of just like a mental thing. I don't really have the stimulation to go. So I'm just like, I don't know. I feel kind of like it's probably a little bit of a combination. It's kind of like the weather, and the fact that my cat has been sort of not feeling the best. So, I mean, like, he's doing better today, so I guess I kind of chatted about it a little bit yesterday. He wasn't doing, like, I was kind of, he made me a little nervous yesterday because I was, sitting here, we were trying to stream and we were having issues with the stream, and I was also trying to do, like, little simple things like, I don't know, it's just simple things I was trying to do. I was trying to get, like, Um, Sorry, I was just checking something. So basically, all I was trying to do was like get the stream figured out. Why in the world was it taking as long as it did and doing the things it was doing? It was beyond me. It actually kind of made me a little angry, I'm not gonna lie, because I I guess for me it's like the frustrating portion of this is, being like I'm from an area that was like really populated, I guess is the right term. Like there's a lot of people. So like our things like our internet and our stuff that we had accommodations for, you don't really take into account because here it's a little bit slower and things are not as advanced. Like some things are really far behind and other things you'd be surprised. So I'm just like, I don't know. To me it's just very frustrating because like I said, some things you're just kind of like, yeah, this isn't really that big of a deal, but for me being from an area where I'm sorry, I'm trying to fix this chat. um, Being from like the area where I'm from, it's frustrating because this has not ever been an issue for me, I guess. And now it's kind of an issue. So, I don't know. I'm really kind of annoyed with it. And it makes it not as, I guess, easy per se to, you know, get the things you want to get and do the things you want to do. And now I'm just kind of like, I've got to just kind of go and do it. So here we are. But I kind of feel like my biggest thing here right now is just trying to get this off the ground and like then we can start focusing on the other stuff that we need to do. And I know we're kind of like doing this a little weird, like we're kind of doing this in Apex Legends, and I think it's because we're going to kind of switch the chat into Apex in just a minute, but I'm not entirely sure because like I said, I never played this game before. I never played anything before this, so like as far as the general like Titanfall line or storyline or anything like that. Never played that. I only discovered Apex because of the issues I had with Fortnite. I can't say I hate Fortnite, but I can say I hate Fortnite because, Fortnite kind of gives you this whole. It kind of. It gives you like this false sense of. I don't know how to explain it. It's kind of like a. It's like it's like false. It's like, oh, they want you to go into this battle royale game. And that's kind of why I like Apex over Fortnite on this. So when you go into the battle royale, right? You are literally going because you know, you want a work or not. So if it I guess it's Can you not stand on that? Thank you. Sorry, I just had the craziest thing go on. I'm like, what in the world? So, I don't know. I think the biggest thing for me is like, it's like, okay, they give you a crown, right? And you like win this crown, and you're like supposed to protect this crown with all of your might and like win. And then if you win with the crown, you get a victory royale, which means that like it's a victory royale either way, but it's a victory royale if you win with the crown because you know, you get something like a crown win. Okay, so like then you have all of these kids and like parents and all this stuff, and they're treating these standard lobbies like they are ranked lobbies, which is not cool. Okay, literally not cool because if you are battling that hard and you are that good, okay, say like you are that good of a player, because I can say I wish I had clips from like a couple seasons or at least a couple, like a chapter before like the final chapter. Maybe I kind of lost it if you guys played like the Simpsons chapter. Um, I kind of lost it. I wasn't doing very good in that chapter because it was everybody like that never played Fortnite before started playing Fortnite because everybody that liked The Simpsons and were a huge Simpsons fan started playing that game. So we were running into a lot of people that were not like they were either really new to the game or they just downloaded it for that what's the word I'm looking for? It's a collaboration. That's it. So they did. That's why they downloaded that game. They were doing it for collabs. And it's because people like that love The Simpsons and stuff. And there's a huge following of The Simpsons and everything. So that's why. But aside from on that note, they treat it like it is the end of the world on winning. So like everybody's fighting like the biggest of fights to win that game. And it's like I get it in Apex, yes. Winning is not does not have the same meaning in Apex as it does in Fortnite. So um yeah, you get badges and you get, Apex packs and you can get, legend tokens and stuff like that, which you get similar things in the Fortnite game as well that you pay for. Like if you have the battle pass, like for examples on here, you get cooler, you get cool skins, and you get cool skins for your guns, and you get so many legend tokens guaranteed, and so many, crafting materials and all that stuff guaranteed. So I personally don't know why it's such it's just a different vibe on the win. Like you win and you're like, yes, let's go, and then you're like, okay, and you go back in and it does not in like near like literally if you go back in, it's not necessarily guaranteed that like yeah, it's higher probability that you're the kill leader or not the kill leader, but like the champion. But it does not mean that you're necessarily the champion because there's maybe somebody else that was the champion and you weren't. So I don't know. Sometimes it's just like that, and I've ran into that. Like we may not have even won a single game, and it'll be like, here are your Apex champions, and it's us, and we're like, wait, what? um. So yeah, that's kind of why I'm like, eh, you know. I don't really care if I win or lose in this game because, I didn't really start caring about wins or loses per se until like in Fortnite, I should say that, make that clear. I didn't really particularly care about wins or loses in Fortnite unless it was until I got good enough that I knew I can win. And in this, I know like it's not guaranteed that I'm gonna win. Like my winning chances I know are relatively not high. Like I don't know where you see all of that in those stats. Maybe here. That's match summaries. But maybe I'm not real sure where you actually see that. So for that being the case, I just kind of like the Apex for that, you know. I didn't really start getting into like better. Oh, maybe I could see it up here. No, I don't. I don't even see it up here. I don't even know where to find it. I'm not gonna lie. I have no idea. Oh, maybe stats? Yeah. So you can see here, like, my career wins. I've only won 130 career wins. And top fives. I think that's what it says. Okay. I can't see where it says career tops. Career wins 103, career top fives 707, and then career games I've only played 1420. So I don't really have like I've only had highest kills of 6. I've had 1,258 knockdowns and 933 assists. Which okay, that makes me feel a little bit better. At least I don't have like a ton of assists. I've revived teammates 501 times. I have the longest kill streak of 3, or win streak of 3, and I've respawned teammates 75 times. And then it looks like in highest kills in 28. So let's go back a little bit because I haven't been playing. Oh, that's franked. That's breach. I don't know if it does it per season. Hold on, where did I find that? Here. Let's go to stats. So let's see if I can find arenas. See, I've never even played like arenas. And I've only played like maybe one ranked match. No, I've played a few. Hold on, real fast. Alright, sorry about that. I was getting asked a question. I don't know. I've season tops. Highest was 182, average 83. I don't know what that means exactly. So season damage, highest match, 182 damage. So that just tells you right there, like, I'm not ready for ranked yet. I'm barely just like getting it down. So let's see, that was 27. Let's see, what amped. So, oh yeah, this is, wait. So you could see like how much my progression from season 27, which I had only got 8 wins in season 27. And I had only played top 5s 65 times. Longest win streak was 1, and I revived my teammate 20 times, and I respawned 4, and I had 85 assists and 101 knockdowns. That is how much, like, from season 27 to season 28, I have increased skill. So, like, when I say my skill is different, it is just different. Like, you could just see. Hold on, he'll be right back. Hey, he's going to the store. Hey! Give me just a second. My little is having a melt. Sorry about that. We were having a little bit of separation anxiety. So, anyways, when you look at the total career levels and like just the difference between, okay, so let's see, I might have also played a little bit of 20, so that was 27. Let's look at 26. Okay. Yeah, there you go. Look it. I barely played. Like, I got 18 assists, 11 knockdowns. My kills were 3, 1, revived the teammate 9 times, respawned twice. Top 5s 13 times. Season games I'd only played 7 or 36 and I won 2. And so that's right there just goes to show, like, let me see if I played anything in 26, which I don't think I did. So wait, was that 26? Showdown, yeah. So let's try 25. Nothing. So that just goes to show, like, and I barely played. I mean, maybe like, I played 36 games. So that right there just tells you, like, my improvement has gone up a lot. Now, that's just like a little bit of the improvement of my gameplay. Now, that just goes to show you, like, when I say, like, hey, I'm not by any sense of the imagination like 100%, and I'm not great, and I'm not necessarily like the worst player, though. I never said I was good at the, like, 100% at this game, but I never said I was awful at the game either. But I can hit some surprising shots, and it's just sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. And this is insane. She is having a serious come apart about this. Her dad literally went down the street to the store. Like, and down the street, it sounds like it's close, but it is kind of a little bit of a distance. But it's not that far. And he's gonna come right back. Can you please? Oh my gosh, guys. I don't understand. Like, I get it. I didn't want, like, my parents to really necessarily leave, but that's crazy. But as I was looking at the skins here, because, oh, and that's what we're going to do too. We'll do the legend unlock. So I think when I looked, it said Wattson. I thought at first it said Valkyrie, but it might have been Wattson. And if it is, then we'll unlock Wattson. But as you guys know, if I do unlock Valkyrie, it's not going to be like somebody I'm going to main, because that is Outlaw's main, and if I'm playing with Outlaw, then it's almost guaranteed that he's going to get that, and I'm not. So, and it's not because he, like, is demanding it, but he is like better with Valkyrie than I am. So it's just kind of a bound to happen sort of thing. So I am going to go ahead and look here And I'm gonna try to peek at the poll that I had up. It doesn't show me for some reason. Let me see if I can't view the results. I'm looking. View results. Here we go. Okay, so it looks like the one person gets to play with us. So it looks like it. Okay, so I think that we're getting the heater messed with again. Hold on. So it looks like it was Watson, from what I'm seeing. Now I can put another one up if you guys want to take another vote, but I'm just gonna unlock Watson because that is the one that was originally voted on. So Watson, that completes my controller players. So I do have some. I know I had a couple of cool skins for her. I think that one was like one of them, and I had another one. I think, yeah, a couple of them. Don't eat that. That's plastic. We don't eat that. Throw it away. That's gross. Yeah. So if any of you guys have kids, like tell me now. Like, why are they always eating things, like putting things in their mouth that they shouldn't? Because mine do it all the time. I remember as a kid, like I would chew on bottle caps and stuff, and I would chew on pin lids. That was another, like, one of my biggest things I would chew on. Pin lids. I loved pin lids. Don't know why it was just such a satisfying chew, but it was. At least for me. I know it sounds weird, but I'm not here to say, like, I mean, that just for me was, that was it. I liked pin lids. Okay, am I crazy, or did I not just have one of these skins on? Oh wait, I already have. Haha, it's already on. Okay. So now we just need to look at her. I have a couple of cool banners, I know. So like I have that one. The red comet. I don't know if I like that one per se. I know these are not like really just particular to necessarily anybody. Breach and clear, breach ball, that would be like Maggie. So let's see. I think we'll do either this one, which this one's kind of like, alright, I guess. So we'll just do that one. I don't know if I have like different poses or not. I haven't paid. Oh, I do. I do. There we go. I don't have different emotes.
Be careful.
I don't know about.
I don't wear all this gear for nothing.
I think we have.
Papa
would be proud of me.
Sometimes careful planning wins out over might. My electric fences will hurt you, like cattle. My light shines.
Oh, okay. So my connection timed out even though I was still using it. That's interesting. So I was just trying to put together her thing just to have it. I do like this Watson skin. I do like that one a lot. And I can buy it with crafting material. I pretty much buy like all of my legend skins with crafting materials if I can. So like every one of the legendary skins that I've got that I haven't, like, okay, so Catalyst, I got one of hers with crafting material, but, or I've got this one in a pack, or in this season pass. This one I bought with actual legend coins because there was nothing that was per se, like you could see here, you can get some with like some legendary skins with crafting materials. So like maybe Sun's Up, no. I noticed like with her, you don't get a lot of skins that are available for crafting materials like that one is. But that one's just kind of like, I don't know. I don't dislike it. I'm just not a fan of it. I like this one the most, but I'm not going to buy it. I like that one or that one. And I was hoping one time I went out of my way and I bought like a pack and it said that I would get either this one or this one, and I got neither. And I was like, what? So I was pretty upset about that. I was like, and it guaranteed one of these two skins too. So I don't know why I didn't get it. I don't know. But I did get the Dark Sinister from this pass. So let's go back to Wattson because this is the new character. I will play a match with her. I just don't know. It's going to take me a minute to get used to her, so I'm going to die a lot while I get used to her. And then pose was this one. Lock it in. I don't, like I said, I literally have not won. I have not played her at all. So I don't have anything for her. Trackers maybe, because I might have just unlocked them as, yeah, like shotgun kills. I've unlocked finishers. Apex damage isn't even unlocked. Apex kills we can put there. And then we'll put finishers here. And we're going to put shotgun kills here, which I don't even know why we're doing that, because to me, okay, now kill quip. I don't have any
Sometimes
posted.
careful planning wins out over might.
I don't think I have anything
This
really.
never gets any easier, but this went exactly how I planned it to.
Yeah, so it's like just one kill quip.
Sometimes careful planning wins out.
So I'll put that one on, and then skydive emotes. I do have one of those apparently I must have unlocked, and that's cool. So what's her finishers look like? I haven't had any of those. Melees, I don't have anything cool for that. Those are all things that I have to buy, and I don't even have anything. So Wattson actually, interestingly enough, I didn't know this, but maybe some of you did, and that's okay, but don't ruin it for everybody else who maybe hasn't played this game. I did not know that her and her dad were like the reason for the storm in Apex. Had no clue. So, and I just recently noticed that she has a scar on her face. So I wonder if that was like a burn from something. And then I have some stuff for Newcastle, which you can't even equip it because you could just see it. Because I guess this old dog still has a few tricks. Yeah, that's all I've got for him. And all as far as like legends go, I don't know. I know I recently unlocked her. I don't think I have any like skins for her either. Oh wait, I have this one, user friendly. That one's like the only cool one that I really have apparently. Well, epic one I have. But I think I liked some other ones. Yeah, those are the only two. I don't even have another one unlocked. Oh, I have this one. The one that I was wearing. Distributor. So, guess we'll just set that one for her. Only played her a couple times since I've unlocked her. Oh, I guess I haven't put on any of my crests because I just don't play ranked, so I don't even know why I need to flash it. I don't play it, so I don't flash it. So, I mean, that kind of goes into, like, the reason I stopped playing Fortnite was all of the lagging. And then the fact that, like, they took all of their servers, and we used to, in Fortnite, there was, like, different servers, so you could be on, like, Eastern or Western or different ones. And after they changed that and just took everything and put it all together in one, it made it so much worse. So, like, lag issues. Okay, there was a point in the game where you just couldn't, like, jump. You couldn't run. You couldn't do nothing. You just were, like, scooting across the map. And when you'd look, like, it just kind of looked like somebody was hovering across the ground. Which was, like, crazy because that should not be a thing. That, no. You done. Well, why are you playing in my soap? Go rinse them off and be done. There's no reason. She's playing in the soap, guys. I'm glad it got too quiet. So, you guys know what I mean. When you have kids that are too quiet, there's up to something suspicious. So, you know, that just goes to show you guys, like, a little bit of that. But anyways, so when they took the servers and they combined them into one, which is around the Simpsons, it might have been, like, right before or right during, something like that, during the Simpsons, I think, is when it happened, because, like, they had us do an update, which was the weirdest time for an update. Usually they would have the updates done at, like, 4 in the morning, so, you know, most likely people weren't even on. No, these updates were, like, at 11 o'clock that afternoon, and I was like, what in the world? Like, why would we be doing an update at 11 o'clock in the afternoon? And then when we went to go get on, after the update was over and complete and everything, we could not log into the servers. So we were like, what in the world? So until, like, almost 9 o'clock that night, we couldn't get on. So from 11 o'clock to, like, 9 o'clock, you couldn't play. And then everything was like, you would ready up, you couldn't get into a match. You had, like, a bunch of issues that just didn't make any sense, like, why you would even be having these issues at all. So that to me was just the worst annoyance. And then I was like, you know, the lagging and then the different glitches and the different, like, things that kept happening were just over the top. I was over it. I was so over it. And I just finally kind of caved and was like, okay, I need a different game. And then I was like, ooh, I remember, like, that game. And I wanted to play, like, another BR game, but I didn't really know of another BR game. I mean, I knew there was, like, Halo and Call of Duty, which I knew about, but I don't know. Call of Duty is just, there's a lot of cheaters in that game too, and they haven't even fixed that. So I'm like, I don't know. I don't know what I want to do, but I know it's definitely not I know it's definitely not Call of Duty, and I know it's definitely not Fortnite. So I chose to try this game out because I had personally never tried it, you know, I'd never done this game before, so it was all pretty new to me. Oh, I thought that we had 19. Oh, we still have another day with this, so I won't even be able to know if I'm going to be able to get an update or when. But I think this week what I'm going to try to do is find another legend that, because I think we're going to do, I think like we talked about earlier, we'll do like all the skirmishers. We'll do those, and then we will go into either all the control players or all of the assaults. And we'll read those bios. And if that doesn't work, then we could just kind of go like this and back. I'm not sure though. Can I have 10 minutes? We can talk about that in just a second. And then, let's see. I see that there's the new Fuse skin, but I'm wondering what the new wild card's going to be like. If it's going to be... This is just the Aftershock event. It doesn't talk about, I don't think, if there's going to be a new event. I don't know if we're getting a new one after this, or if we're getting a new one in a few. I don't know. I'm kind of wondering when the new wild card's coming out. And I know we only have 14 days until this season is over. So we have 2 weeks, guys, until this season ends. The Breach season will be ending. And from what I understand now, this might just be like out there. This might just be like some information that is false. But I am seeing that they're talking about doing reboots from death boxes. So that's what I'm seeing. I've been hearing that a lot. So I wonder how much truth is to it. So if there's truth to that, I want to know how much truth there is to that. And let's see. I have that. We did the Legend Unlocked. We talked about Fortnite and like my hate for it. And then I'm guessing that oh, and we talked about my skill, like, and how much it progressed. We talked about that because I could tell you, and then I didn't even know your account level will restart when you complete a tier of 500 levels. Apex features 4 tiers, making 2,000 levels the maximum number of levels you can earn. Your current level will be represented on your account level badge. Holy smokes. So like after 2,000, right? Do you get to still get like Apex packs, or is that just kind of like null and void at that point? Because I know in like Call of Duty, they have like you could. It's not called infill, it's called something else. But you can like, or exfil maybe. You can exfil your level and get higher tier and stuff like that. So then it starts your account level back at 0 and you work your way back up again. So I don't know. I'm kind of wondering how that works in Apex. I do, however, I'm really upset that they took out Kings Canyon and left E-District, and they kept Olympus in. I'm so upset about that. Just on a side note, I am really upset about that. And then to have the audacity to not just like bring it back, but they take out Kings Canyon. So you can't even have Kings Canyon with Olympus, something else to look forward to, or Broken Moon. Like, come on, I put Broken Moon back on there. World's Edge wasn't that great. It's not that great. I don't like it that much. It's not that cool looking. Like, in the beginning, when you first see it and you've never seen it before, it's kind of like, oh, yeah, that's pretty neat. But then you're like, what? Like, I want to see what maps. I wonder if I can't see the maps. Because it shows them down here, like World's Edge, E-District, E-District. It shows them in order, right? But it doesn't show me, like... I've never played Mixtape. I've never played it. I want to, but I never have. Done Wildcard. I've tried Ranked. And I'm just not sure about... So we're going to have this, then Olympus, then go back to World's Edge, and then back to E-District. She's like, excuse you, I was taking a nap? And then private matches. It says I can create a private match. I've never done that either. Will allow you to have 60 and 5 observers to standard game. No XP or other progression will be earned during the private match. Cross play and required... Okay, so you have to have crossplay to play it. That's cool. Dad! He's going to take the dog to the bathroom. Give him a second. Yeah, but why? You're going to just get... So, allergens are so bad. There's these trees. I don't even remember what they're... Oh, I have to play matches as Rampart. I'm cool. I don't like Rampart like that. I think, like, I know some people are really good with her, and I've seen people, like, do really, really, really good matches with her. However... I don't care for her at all. Okay, let's change that. Alter. I can do 4 matches as Alter. I can live with that. I cannot live with this whole, like... And maybe we'll do some wild card after this, and we'll just... I don't know. We'll try to get some of these knocked down. Because week 5 unlocks in 19 hours, too. Okay, so we have... Yeah, there's the last 2 weeks of Breach. So I really, like, okay, so I did all my Skirmisher and Assault Legends. Craft, Red Tier, and Marksman. I have to do these. I have to do these, guys. I don't want to do these. How do you, like, do better with Marksman weapons? Anybody have advice on that? Because I don't know. Like, I know scopes and obviously, like, things that increase it, but that... Nah. I just, like, increase its stability, I guess, is the way to put it. But I'm just, I don't like it. I don't like it at all. And then in settings. Okay, so I did a couple of days ago. So I guess it was like, don't go through my purse. No answer in there. I promise. Get out of it. There's no ants in there. I can put like a June bug in there for you. No. Yeah. It's yours. I know. That's why I said get out of it. So,
I'm scared of bugs.
I know you're scared of bugs. And the ants bite, huh? So, I don't know. I guess to increase the weapon would be one thing, but then you have these, like, chances of hitting your shots, and I don't know, that's what we're going to do, my settings. So, I did change some settings. I did fix my brightness settings that I discussed with you guys. I originally changed this, like, I changed the brightness, and I did my field of vision down. Let's apply that. I'm going to do it again. I dropped it down to 70. And that, I just don't think I could do that. Graphics are balanced. Everything else, sprint, view, shake. I don't know what that means. Straight of view, movement. And then scale your field of view when using movement.
I want to play with you too.
But basically, yeah, I'm just really excited to go on this adventure with you guys. And for the new people that have followed me, I appreciate the follows. The baby cat is right here. We're not going to squish him. I appreciate the new follows. I really do, because that means a lot to me. And it means, like, the world for me to have you guys, like, just coming through and saying, I mean, even just dropping like a hi in the chat, let me know that you're out there, you're supporting us and everything. I'm just thrilled when you guys do that, because it just makes me feel like so good, because I'm trying like to make sure that I give you guys the best that I can with what I've got available, resources and stuff. Put that back. Put that back. So, I don't know, I don't think I got, yeah, I did get that skin. I think I got this one too. Maybe not. I don't know. I can't remember. Why are we standing on the bed?
I like you, Mom.
Why are we standing on the bed? Why are we standing on the bed? Like, does anybody else's kid do these things? I've already asked, you know, why we are doing this. Then I ask, you know, hey, no!
I'm trying to get some air on me.
No, not there. You have a whole fan to yourself. No, but you're not going there. I don't know. Does anybody else do this? Because it drives me crazy. I'm like, hey, why are we doing this? We don't have an answer for it. We're just doing it, you know? We're just doing it. I wonder what week 5 looks like. It won't show me. I think I'm probably going to have to do like an assault or something. Let's see. Yeah, it's going to be like an assault legend. Or maybe controller. Oh, you know what? I bet you it'll be controller, because I've had skirmisher and assault, or recon or skirmisher. So you know what? It's gonna be control or support or something like that. Okay. Well, I'm sorry. But anyways, guys, I only got another 10 minutes on here. So if you have any questions about like controller settings, if you have any questions about what controllers I use, I just will point out that I do use the Turtle Beach stealth controller. It's supposed to have anti-drift, which so far, like, oh, it's the stealth ultra, I guess. So it's not just the stealth, it's the ultra. So it lights up, it does all kinds of cool stuff, and I do use it a lot. Like, it's my only controller that I use. I used to use the old Xbox One, but there was so much stick drift from all of the abuse of that controller, like dropping it and, you know, button mashing and everything. It had so much stick drift. I didn't even realize how much until later on. But, yeah, I mean, now I've used this, and it's pretty cool because you can adjust, like, all your settings on it. Have it to your liking, really. I don't really know. I can't say like it's the, I'm sure there's better ones out there, and I know you guys would know that before I would, but I'm just gonna say that for a controller that is, you know, it's got as much, like, oh, and what's really cool too is I can connect notifications to it, and it's like, it's definitely like its own beast at that point. So it's definitely a little bit different, but I do like this bundle too. That's pretty cool. Oh, but I don't even play Pathfinder, so it wouldn't even be a good one for me. So my next characters for unlock are going to be Valkyrie, Ballistic, or Mirage. And then after that, it'll be Loba, Newcastle. Oh, and I also heard through the grapevine they're supposedly supposed to be dropping a new legend. I don't know how true it is, but there has been word of that, and they don't know which one it's going to be. But I guess there was a couple that were made, and they were like talking about putting into the game at the very beginning. And I've also heard a lot about like a potential Apex 2, which, okay, thank you. A potential Apex 2, which would mean basically, I don't know what that would mean, honestly, if that's a new game in its entirety, or is that just a game like, that you're gonna play and potentially I don't know. Like, I don't even know what that means, really. So, I just don't even understand. I don't get it.
Yeah.
So, I'm trying to, like, understand the, context behind it, if that makes sense, you know? It's just one of those sort of things that I don't know. I don't really know like what character they could be unlocking or putting in the game for us or for you guys or for anybody. I just don't know. I see like they have a ton of skirmishers. They have 2, 4, 6 skirmishers, and they have 5 assaults, and they have 6 recons, and they have 6. So I assume they're going to add another assault, and they're going to add another recon. I don't see them adding another control player. That would be kind of weird, I guess. So what one would you guys, are you guys hoping it's going to be an assault, or do you hope it's going to be a recon? Because I'm wondering if it's not a recon. I'm kind of thinking it might be, but I could be wrong about that. I don't know. I'm very curious about what character it's gonna be. Because, like, I get it, you know. It's interesting, but I don't really know. I don't really know, like, what character they could be adding. I know they were talking about, like, one having a bicycle as a form of movement. But I don't know if that's even possible. I don't know. Would that be an ultimate or is that like a passive? And then what's the cooldown time on it? You know? And I kind of like, how does that make sense in the Apex games? That's another thing that kind of makes me wonder, like, how does that make sense in the Apex, like having a bicycle? I mean, maybe it's not a bicycle. Maybe it's like a trident or something like that. Like, I think that's what they're called, tridents. Tridents. I could be wrong about that too. I don't know. I am trying to figure it out though. Like, I am kind of curious to see if they are going to put in a new legend, because I know like they haven't added one from what I understand. I think Sparrow was the newest one that was added. So, you know, that's what I'm seeing. But anyways, guys, I just want to say that that's enough chat for today. I think we've done it for about an hour, so we got started. We had a slow start, but I think we got off to a good end. And then I think they said, I think, is it next season? They're talking about it, dropping it. I don't know. If it is, though, I would not expect this season to. I would expect the season to start out very, very, very busy. So I would expect like this level of sweat that we're having right now into the end, like into the beginning, and probably a good portion of throughout the time, because people are going to definitely want to use and get that new legend. So I don't know, guys. I guess I will see you next time. If you don't follow me, please, go ahead and hit that follow button. Drop a comment. Show me some good stuff in the chat. I know we'll be back live here pretty soon. I don't know exactly what time and if and when. I don't know when. But I know we will be back live, and it will come. So I am very excited to see you guys next week and see if you guys are interested and what's your thoughts on what the new season's going to look like, because I am excited to know. But again, if you don't follow, please hit that follow button. If you're not a subscriber, I ask you to please subscribe, and definitely like this video and share it to your friends. Again, every Monday we will be doing a like get to know me sort of chat, and it's only for an hour, so it's just an hour of general chat, like talking, and we will probably do legend unlocks if we have enough legend tokens to do that. Alright, I will catch you guys here in a little bit. You guys have a good rest of your evening, and we'll get back